Yo guys, what's going on? It's Acez here today with another video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys exactly how I snipe on the Escape from Tarkov Flea Market. And honestly, there's a lot of different kinds of sniping. I'm going to try and go over all of the tips and tricks I have for sniping on the Tarkov Flea Market. So recently, Battlestate has introduced an update to the market where the timer has been turned off. So usually over here, there will be something where it would have been blacked out for about 40 to 50 seconds, and then you could, try and wait for a deal. And the only way you could snipe those deals is actually having a quantitative one up there. So like this one right here, there's 31 toothpaste. If this would be 1 ruble per, everybody would be trying to snipe this. But since there's 31, you had a good chance of getting at least one. Now, there is a really good opportunity for you to get anywhere from, if there's a lot of them in a stack, you could get up to the whole entire stack once you actually really get good at the sniping. So obviously there's other players sniping on the market at almost all times, but once you really get some speed, accuracy, and kind of know your prices, you're going to be acquiring a lot of gear. So first thing I want to go over is stuff sold by the fence. Usually it is a bad deal, but when you come across anything, almost, anything food, anything gear, anything armor, anything like that, usually the fence has an absolutely fantastic price, and usually they're always worth sniping. In this case here, this AA battery is already gone, and I can show you this by purchasing it. It's already gone. So that's because it is a good price. So how do you look for really good price items? So we're going to hop back into the bartering section here. Let me just check this hat out. That's not bad. You can make like 100 rubles on that. But we're going to be refreshing here and checking out the new deals. Now, here is the lowest price item in the barter items section. Out of 20,000 items, Just Q has the lowest price item. And how do you find that? Well, you click on price and you can see the highest priced item is a 15 million ruble Bitcoin. And we're going to be looking at the lowest price item, which here's a CPU. We're going to snipe that. That's a pretty good price right there. So let's actually, without even looking at like a dealer price, let's type in CPU, and you can see those sell for about 10K. So they forgot a number there, and that gained us a really good deal. So that was a $9,000 profit without me even getting into the sniping yet. So that's just one example. So what you want to do, like I said, is have your price, make sure it's at the lowest. Now, you can sit on any specific item if you're looking for a very specific item, like a graphics card. I sniped one for 30K yesterday, which was an insane deal. But if you want to do a whole entire section, you got to know some of your prices. You got to know the USB adapters suck, T-plugs suck. There's a couple other items in here. Once you show more, you're going to start seeing more of. The caps, they're not worth sniping. So what you want to do is you refresh on your sections, and it'll be the top item, the best deal. Now, sometimes deals come down here too. You can't be ignorant towards the lower parts. But this is mainly what I like to call for profit sniping. We're going to be just sniping strictly for profit and not for things we actually want. So here is my favorite item, and we're going to buy all 3 of these wallets. I have sold probably 1,000 wallets in the last week on Tarkov. I get a lot of friend requests in my messenger box, and I don't know if it's from the shop or me buying people's things or what. But wallets are the main thing I snipe and make the most money on. So I will buy any wallet under 9,000 rubles, and I will show you I have plenty of them in my inventory. My stash is a mess, I know. I'm going to list every single one of these for 9,997. I sniped this piece of armor very recently, Gen 4 armor. It is only a 2 of 2. But it was from the fence, which we already kind of talked about. And, well, the Gen 4 armor sells for like 30K, and I only bought it for 6. So that's, 20K profit after fees. So with the wallets, I buy wallets at 9,000 or less. And anything below 9,000 or less is going to give me a guaranteed 500 or more ruble profits. We are selling 41 wallets here. We're going to say we average those at a $9,000 cost. Each wallet has about a $500 fee. So whatever your fee is actually going to be your profit at the same time, because you're buying them for 9,000. The fee is 500, and your rest of your profit is basically 500. Now the fee is a little over 500, but I like to round it up because typically I will snipe anything in the 8,000 range, 7,000 range. Anything lower than that I will still snipe. So I like to consider this my profit. These will all sell because I will establish a market dominance, basically a monopoly. So we're going to list those up, and what we're going to do here is just continually work the market. Now, these will sell attritionally. These will sell on their own here, these 4 wallets. Once they're gone, mine will start to sell. And you can sit here and snipe this and do it constantly. You can literally just sit here, buy anything above, if you want to even make the 100 ruble profit, you can go up to 9,300 rubles, and you can snipe those ones as well. As you can see, these are starting to sell. And this is how you snipe for profit in Escape from Tarkov. Now, there's a couple other items I'm going to be showing you here. We're going to snipe that. And there's multiple on there. I didn't even see it. We got both of them. That was one case of, you know, getting both items or getting all of the items in the lot there. So we're going to, this one probably won't sell. So right now, nobody wants to spend euros on a wallet, so there we go. They're starting to sell, and we have pretty much a market dominance right now with 40 wallets before anybody below me is going to sell. And I sell at 9997 because typically these two prices right here, 9999 and 9998, they're very typical prices. 9997 is one you don't see as often, so someone's going to undercut me at like 9995 once they get the opportunity. Or prices like this, these will sell attritionally. These ones will take a little bit longer, so it'll take a little bit longer for me to sell. But you already sold 2 wallets. It's 1,000 profits. So the wallets are a great example of how to snipe on here. So let's kind of look at something a little more expensive. I've been trying to dabble in keycard sniping, and you know, the other day I did get a green key card for 40,000 rubles, and if you don't know what green key cards go for, they're about 1.4 mil. So I did profit 1.3 mil in just a key card, and I also sniped a key tool in the container section here, which is where the wallets are. I sniped a key tool in here for 2,000. That was somebody with a UI error, and they actually tweeted me. They wanted their key tool back. I'm like, nah, sorry. I got it fair and square. So key cards are a great thing to dabble in. Yellow key cards, the market is very volatile. You can snipe these or anything below 45,000. They will always sell for at least 50,000. You'll get like a, you know, $2,000 profit if you sell them for that. But you can wait till they're up to the 60 range, buy them for 45 and sell them for 5,999. And, you know, it works really well. But we're going to look at the black key card. And this is one that I've been, you know, really dabbling in. I've sniped these for 800,000. Black key cards have a $54,000 fee on them, and you pay that right away. So if your item doesn't sell, you will be taking a loss unless you want to keep the key card for yourself. So, you know, you sit here, you refresh for a while, you never know what's going to pop up. This guy, the Chev guy, he has been sniping black key cards for a very long time. I've seen him on here for the last week, specifically in the black key cards. So you got a little bit of competition depending on when he's on. He's a pretty big guy in the market, you know, 452 flea market rating. I'm only at a 7.12 in 2 weeks. That's not bad. But, you know, bigger snipes like this, they're more riskier. They are insanely riskier because your item will sit there for a couple hours and you don't know if it'll sell, and that gives people opportunity to undercut you. Something you got to be aware of. But one other thing to really look out for is knowing your prices. So right here, chainlets, 550, not a bad price here. So I would usually snipe these anything around 4,500. This isn't bad because someone's going to establish a market dominance. There's one guy in here who buys tons of them. He usually has about 40 or 50. This guy always is buying them. I see him all the time. He has 45 of them. These will sell in prime time. They will 100% sell in prime time. So prime time being like 6 p.m. Eastern time to 11 p.m. Eastern time. That's when prices get really crazy. But some items do go down in those times, and you got to be aware of that. So when prime time is on, graphics cards actually go down to anywhere as low as 260, and that's the best time to snipe graphics cards because some people will list them for like 180. I missed a snipe on a graphics card at 180 the other day, but there's a lot of opportunity in prime time as well with more players being on and more mistakes being able to happen. A couple other things I want to go over. Gear. The fence sells armor very low. As you can see here, this is actually a pretty decent deal. I'm not going to buy this one because the fee on this armor is pretty high, but we're going to take a look at it. So we have the heavy armor here. ZHUK. Okay, there's the armor. So this is 2,000. This one isn't even broken. It's one of one. It's a garbage piece of armor. But let's look at it and see how much we could profit. As you can see here, the margins aren't bad. This is actually one I might purchase if it's not already sniped. Okay, it's not. So we got it for 2,000. We're going to list this super low. The fence has the lowest one. This one will be gone soon. But since this one isn't completely broken, we might be able to fool somebody. It's kind of a dirty way of sniping, but it still does work. We paid 2,000. We're going to list it for a 19. And you can see there's a almost $10,000 fee on there. We'll make 8,000 if it sells. Hopefully it does. But we have 3 offers up right now. I have all our wallets still. We have drum mags. I'm surprised all of these didn't sell. I sold... I don't know why this is glitched out, actually. As you can see, I'm out of stock. I don't know why it's kind of glitching out. Might have to reset my game or something. But, guys, we're going to check out the wallets again. Once your wallets are not selling very fast, you want to get in here and start sniping everything. Control the market. You want to have your market dominance again. So we're just going to do all this. These 9 threes, I'm going to purchase them. It's only like 100 rubles profit, but it gets our listing closer to the top, and that's what you want. So wait for this to update. Maybe servers are having some trouble right now. As you can see, we did get the timer there. Snipe that one. We're going to buy all these That's almost 1,500 profit per wallet, and back up to this price again. This is the price we want to maintain for wallets. If you have an insane amount of rubles, you can really, really control the market. It's actually a great feeling. But on items like this, you know, where you buy 10 of them, you're already up to 100,000. It's really nice to control the market for these. So these should start to sell. We're also helping other players out at the same time. But you want to also look out for anything in the gear section. Like I said, that fence does sell stuff for really low. I know I'm going really fast and there's a lot of information in this video, so hopefully maybe you can watch it again and break it all down. Tactical rigs, you can usually snipe some really good deals in here. The TV-110 is a common one. The plate carrier, when it gets fully damaged, it will go to a fence. You can buy it for about 2,000. You can sell it for 50,000 rubles easily. One of my favorite ones to snipe there. There's some other good ones in there. Headsets. This isn't really, this is just a tip in general. If you go to Ragman when he's not out of stock, as you can see, he's actually out of stock, and I already purchased my max. You can buy 5 of these per restock, and he restocks every 3 hours, I believe. These you buy for 19,000. The fee is about 2,000, I think, on them. You list them for, I list them for 24444, 2,000 or 24,444, and I make about 20k profit on 5 of them. That's just a little tip. Everybody does that for these. There's some other items in here that you can sell. Common out-of-stock items do sell well on the market. Now, another thing I want to show you guys, I'll just use a few. Let me just check for snipes really quick while we're here. 5,000, that's 5k profit right there. So it is super easy to make profit. But another one I want to show you is just a couple items that I know off the top of my head. Wilston cigarettes, 5k. We'll just buy that one. I'll show you an example. We'll go to Therapist. And those same cigarettes are worth 5,988. We just profited 988 rubles just by doing a simple action. Here is the CPU chip that we got from earlier. We bought for 1,000, 10,000 rubles right there, and it's already in the bank. We're good to go. So it is super easy to snipe on the flea market. Even these ones right here, 5,700. Let's go back to Therapist and see. You know, we'll make 300 profit. It takes 2 seconds to do, and it's super, 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 super simple. There's a couple other things that I'm sure I'm missing. There's a lot of things that I do run through in here, like valuables. I showed you guys the chainlets, but you know, it really depends on what kind of flea market sniper you are. You can be a key sniper, you can be a specific item sniper, you can snipe for profit, you can snipe for market dominance to get a higher price. You can combine the two, which is what I do for the wallets. I do market dominance and I will snipe for profit. So even these right here, these are good deals. So I'm going to buy this one and show you as an example. We paid $85 US. So what we're going to do is we're going to head over to Peacekeeper. And we are going to purchase $85 US. So, as you can see, 9,047 rubles is our total investment. You want to buy your dollars back so you have your initial investment covered. You're going to list that. That one's going to gain us about 400 rubles profit. There's insanely good deals on the market right now. Everybody's probably going crazy. I can't even... I'm messing up, dude. See, this is when you got to really have a clear head. You have to be able to snipe under pressure. As you saw, I just missed out on an easy 15k profit in the wallet section. It does that sometimes. It gets really crazy in here. So there is a macro rig for an absolutely insane price. Macro rigs sell for about 10k. We can scroll down here. Usually they're down here. All right, we'll just look them up. Don't know if I spelled that wrong. Okay, I guess I did spell it wrong. We'll just go into attack rigs and try and find it real quick. Okay, I don't know what's going on. I'm choking. Just gonna scroll down here. Don't know why I can't spell today. I'm choking on the camera. There's the macro rig right here. Sells for, Ragman sells it for 10k. So I could list this for probably, let's go to page 5 here. Okay, here's some for 999. So I can do the same wallet price. And here's that rig that we just bought for like 2,000. We'll list it for 997. $400 fee. We'll say 8k profit. It's super easy, guys. It really is easy to make money on the market here. How long have we been recording? We've been recording for 15 minutes, and I have just been going off on sniping stuff, man. Sometimes you'll find deals for 1 ruble. Fence will often sell armor for 2 rubles, and that is not a joke. When you see it, make sure you secure the bag. I mean, it is super easy to snipe here on Tarkov. So wallets are my main niche right here in Tarkov. Honestly, if you guys start sniping wallets, I won't be mad at you because there are so many wallets in the game. It's an uncommon drop, and that's why it's one of the best to snipe at a high price. I just choked that. That is going to be like 50 rubles profit max, man. You don't want to accidentally do that. It's very, very risky if you're doing a high investment like key cards and possibly sniping way too high. Sometimes your, instincts just get the better of you. But I really would like to snipe at least one more piece of gear or something cool for you guys. But at the end of the day, I really did think this was a really valuable piece of content here that I made for you guys. I think I got a lot of information out in a short amount of time. So that is good for me. Another thing here, you can snipe Tetrises for about 110. Sometimes they go from 110, come over to Mechanic and buy a Bitcoin with that Tetris, and you can sell the Bitcoin for the same price as the Tetris. You could just resell the Tetris if you wanted, but it's totally up to you depending on what the Bitcoin market is doing. This Gen 4 armor, I want to show you guys. I sniped it for 2K. Obviously, don't have the footage of it, but the full protection, I believe, is... Wait, do I have a full protection one? Hold up. Okay, full protection. That's actually like 80K. I didn't even realize. I thought it was like the full mobility. So you can see 80K. We'll probably list that for 79,999. But it's just another example. You can really get some amazing deals here on the market. Unfortunately, my market is glitched out with the one magazine. But, other than that, man, there's a lot of opportunity here in the market for you guys to get some really good deals. Just like that, man. That's 2,500 profit just in a couple clicks. So, as you guys can see, I've only sold 2 wallets. Prime time, these get up to 12K. They go even higher. So, depending on how long you want to wait and how much room you have in your stash, you can really make a lot of money. But hopefully this video was valuable. I'm going to hope to maybe cut it down a little bit. I'm seeing 17 minutes on my recording right now. I'm going to do my best to shorten it as much as possible, but I was talking almost the whole time, getting great deals, and we did an amazing, amazing job here sniping today. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Leave a like if you did. Subscribe if you're new. Check out the sponsors and equipment in the description below. That's all I got, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm out.